All right, I have no idea, but the countdown didn't want to work. But hey, what's going on? I have no idea. Anyway, I'm here. I'm Rob. This is Rob's Rules. And next to me is a great guy. If you haven't checked him out, I don't know what planet you're on. This is Dan from Come Geek Some. He's got a fantastic
Hello
channel.
all.
Please make sure you check him out. I hope you check out his channel. I'm at home, so the internet might be a little off, but we'll see how it works today. How you doing, Dan? How's everything?
Things are going well. So, healthy, like we were talking about beforehand, and just hoping it stays that way. How about you? How are you doing?
Well, I've been under the weather. Most of the people in the community know I've been trying to put out videos. It hasn't worked. I've had fever and diarrhea and fucking sore throat, stuffed nose. But I'm feeling a lot better than I did on Monday.
Good.
So I'm like,
that's the main thing. You're on the mend.
Yeah. By the way, so people know, I was tested for COVID not once, not twice, but 3 times. And it came twice, and it came out negative. Then they did this nose thing where it tested like for everything, and it turns out that I got like a bronchial thing, like bronchitis or something. So I have stuff in my chest. I still cough. I could feel the phlegm in here as I breathe. So if I cough,
it's not good when you do that.
Yeah, if I cough, I'll mute myself like that so you don't hear it. So Dan, anyway, Keely Talks is saying hi. Hold on.
Hello, Keely.
She says hi, Rob. Hi, Dan. Kay says hello.
So many great people in the chat.
It's so funny. Too many people to say hello to, says Rose. Just says thanks.
That's the best thing to do.
Thanks, Issa. There's a couple other people saying hi to Dan. Hold on, I want to try to get to everybody. Megan says hi to Dan.
Hello, Megan. Your
and
boy
Maria.
Gary's here as well. So we got Nikki, we got Kay, we got Leanne. Your boy Gary, got Lily, got tons. Gina, hello.
Hello, Katina. Hello, KC. Hey, Astrid. Good to see you. Maria is here. Lara B is here. That's a different Lara B. That's not the one from Twitter.
Yeah.
So she said, don't get her confused. This is Peter. There's Gary. There he is. Hello, Lemon Pie. Hello, Lily. Hello, Linda. Evelyn. Wow, we got a lot of people here. Good to see so many people here. Libby. How are you? Hello, Annie. Planet Q, who was with me yesterday. Hello, Rosa. Did I miss anybody? Rose. I hope I didn't miss Screams. What's up? How are you? I think I got Steve Cass is here. What's going on?
Yeah.
I hope I didn't miss it. If I missed anybody, I apologize. I'll try to get to you throughout the stream. Hello, Sonia is watching. I'm glad you're watching. That's good. Hello, Jay. I just saw you pop in. Rob, we have another Italian this evening, Rose Chi. Oh, hi, Rose Chi. Welcome to the stream from Italy. Good. Dan, I want to say that I think it's amazing how the Depp fans are not just like, I don't know, some article said it was US based. And I'm like, man.
No, yeah. There was one here in the UK that did it as well.
Right.
And where they spoke with a reporter, a newscaster from down in South Wales. And they were like, oh, yeah, it's mostly US based. And I'm there thinking, like, literally, obviously, there's myself. There's quite a few people here in the chat as well from the UK.
Yeah.
But we got Croatia in the chat. You got Portugal. We got Italy.
Yes.
We've got, again, there's Stevie down in Australia. There's New Zealand.
Yes.
We got Ihaka over in Tokyo.
This is in Canada, right?
Everyone is worldwide. But they just like to single out, don't they?
Yeah, it's just weird because I'm like Keely's from the UK,
Yeah.
So I'm like, how could they say that this is just US? But I have people from Egypt who stop here. You know, I mean, Norway, Sweden, Canada, Mexico. Yeah. I'm like
Netherlands.
Yeah, Netherlands.
South Africa.
And I'm like, where do you get that? Like, okay, for instance, when he did the Minamata, right, and he was doing that tour, and he was in Barcelona. Well, there you go. He's in. How many people were flocking to the guy?
no matter where he goes, he's always going to have a crowd of thousands. No matter where he is in the world, you could probably go to a certain part of say South Africa or Zimbabwe area. People are going to know who he is. You know, they're not going to be like, oh, who's this joker here? You know, bringing a film or whatever. It's going to be like, no, it's Johnny Depp. Everyone knows who he is because he helps everyone as well, which is the good thing.
Yeah,
he's done so much for charity.
What I find amazing is how much he has. He's given to so. I mean, it's unfathomable how many charities. If you look up the list, you put how many the charities that Johnny Depp given to. There is a ton that goes. That this guy is so giving, so caring. Like he stops. He's not one of those actors that say, "Hey, hi everybody, see you later."
Yeah,
he'll go out of the car.
Which
shake hands. The whole line.
It was one of the pirates. I think he did with Alice in Wonderland and all that as well. But he stayed outside, shaking hands with all of his fans, taking photos while the film was still going on. He's like, "No, they're here. I'm going to say hello to them," because he knows. Like again, it's like when you get a thing like, "Oh, you know, it wouldn't be for them. You know, if I wouldn't be here if it weren't for them." But he's just like, "Well, everyone's here for me. I'm going to say hello to everyone." Yeah, he's just a decent, kind human being, which a lot of these people don't like. The ones who are against him, they try and find something bad, but they can't, which is great. You know, even when they hire the private detective, which I still love that story, still love it.
Yeah,
the dirtbag private detective who literally no one likes, and he's like, I can't find anything. He's such a nice guy, and it's like, oh.
I can't see the super sticker because I don't have my laptop or anything here. For those of you who don't know, I'm at my mother-in-law's, but she's gone. So my responsibility, and I showed Dan, he couldn't believe it.
So much stuff.
I'm going to show you, this is just the bathroom, and I have to clean out the bathroom. I'm just going to show you the bathroom. That's just the counter. Wait. I'm going to show you the inside now. I have to go through cabinet by cabinet by cabinet. So when I'm done with the stream, that's what I'm going to do. I have to go through, clean out the bathroom, clean out. So there's no internet here, so I'm using my phone's internet. So unfortunately, I can't see the super sticker. I don't know if Dan can see it.
Rose up, put down. Keep it up with the weights.
Thank you, Rose, so much. So I just wanted to prove to you I'm not at home. I'm away. So the internet might be a little off and I can't see super stick, but I can thank you so much for supporting the channel and being here. I thank all of you who come here today. We got a bit to talk about. We only got an hour, so I can't make it long. Dan has got to go. And I'm just appreciative he's here. He's a great guy. Again, if you haven't checked out Come Geek Some, please, I beg you, go check out his channel. Just type Come Geek Some, very simple. You'll see him, big smile on his face, animated
always.
Animated Dan. Great guy.
My uncle did that. So
what is it?
My uncle is the one who designed my logo. He's designing me a brand new one now because that one's a little bit outdated now. So
I love it, man. I think it's great.
I like it. Because my uncle he does he works for Marvel and everything else, doing the comics and stuff. He used to, I should say. He's now a freelancer, but he's like, it's old now. I'll do you a new one. I was like, cheers.
Lily says, "Come Geek Some." She says, "Is amazing, Dan. We love."
Thank you, Lily.
There you go. So I just wanted to let you know. So Dan, wait, Nikki said, "What is up, Rob, with all the clean?" Oh, it's my mother-in-law's house. So she left. They left to Portugal, and so we're gonna clean up the house and just try to help her out. Beth says hi to us. Hi, Beth. How are you?
Hey, Beth.
So what did Peter say? Wow, so beyond getting you the clean bathroom, is your mother-in-law nice? Yeah, she's great. She's been fantastic. I can't complain. But I didn't come here to talk about my mother-in-law. We came here to talk about Lily. What Lily? Oh yeah, this. I would die with that. I hate cleaning. Well, somebody wants to say hi to Dan and the chat. So let me make it quick.
Yep. Hello.
This is Dan.
Hi, Dan.
How are we?
Who are you? What's your name?
Maya.
And how old are you?
6 years old.
What?
7 years old.
Oh, I was gonna say, you go backwards? What happened?
I go backwards.
So just say hi to everybody in the chat real quick. He's got to go real
Hi,
fast.
Lara. Hi, Peta. Hi, Carol. Hi, Mary. Hi, Lily. Hi, Gina. Hi, Steve.
Gina. That's Gina.
Hi, Gina. Hi, Steve. Hi.
Hold on. So here, a couple more.
Hi, Gary. Hi, Keely. Hi, Beth.
That's Alexandra.
Hi, Alexandra.
I know it's a big name. It's Harley.
Hi, Harley.
There you go. All right, go, because I got to... Oh, God, everybody's coming in the room now. Are you going to come in here?
No, I'm gonna go down to
Okay. All right, so Dan, a big thing happened this weekend. And would you care to tell... Now, I don't know. Some people have said this is done on purpose. Some people feel it's a strategy of Amber's team. Some feel that her attorney is just dumb as fuck. What do you... Maybe you'd like to tell everybody in the chat what happened. And I'm going to let Dan do it because I know you did a video on this. So, Dan, all yours. Is Dan frozen? I think Dan is frozen. Dan? Dan? Hello? Dan? 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 I think Dan is frozen. Did we lose Dan? We lost Dan. Oh, no. Damn it. Okay, so I'm going to... I hope Dan comes back. I have no clue what's going on with the case. I've taken a huge hiatus on it. So let me tell you. In the paperwork, and I posted this on Twitter. For those who have been on Twitter, you're going to know. Amber Heard's attorney wrote, it's on my Twitter page. I just posted it about a few hours ago. They said that the op-ed was not only about domestic violence that Amber Heard had faced, but about Johnny Depp. I was like, wait a minute. Whoa, wait. The whole point of this defamation case was to prove that op-ed was about him. And they said it wasn't about him. But this that just dropped, it's on my Twitter, said, I don't know where Dan is, man. Hope Dan comes back. Man, I don't know what to do here. Where is Dan? Hope Dan comes back. I don't know. Otherwise, I'll have to do this another day when he comes. So basically, yeah, that's what happened. I can't read it to you because, again, I don't have any other device, but what I'm showing you guys, they said that the op-ed was about Johnny Depp. And how stupid can you be? Oh, here he is. Hold on.
My internet crashed.
We saw you frozen like this.
Yeah,
And that was it. I was like,
I was there thinking, I was like, right. So I went in the chat, I go, we may have lost you. Thinking about the internet. Next thing I know, my entire system just went. I was like, ah. But I think mine to do with the weather, because it is so hot here. It's the hottest day of the year for all the UK everywhere. So the internet hasn't been well. So, but yes, what's happened this week? We've had huge news. Obviously, a lot of people are a little bit like this with it because they're like, is it planned sort of thing. But again, they're only doing this now because they want to try and get it thrown out and they got to make it look the same as the UK case. That's the only reason that I can think of. And I've spoken with a few people in the chat now when I was on my live stream doing it. And everyone's like, oh, is what's going to happen? Technically, at this moment, is a good thing for us, I think. For Johnny anyway as well. What do you think about it?
Well, I thought, first of all, I'm shocked when you showed me this. I was like, yeah, people are like, yeah, you got to check out Come Geek Some. I said, well, you know what? I'm just going to talk to him. How about that? And when you dropped it to me and I read it the other night and I was like, wow, why would they be as stupid as to mention his name in an op-ed that they've been fighting so long to say, no, it isn't about Johnny.
Exactly. Especially when you had Roberta Kaplan say it as well. Because she was like, oh, if Johnny Depp thinks everything she writes is about him, then he must go and get like a light for something. And it's like, well, okay, she said it's not about him. Her previous lawyers, nothing to do with him. Jen Robinson, nothing to do with him. All of a sudden, Elaine, yes, it's all about him. It's like, what?
Yeah, can. By the way, can you maybe put it up on your screen in any way? On your phone
Yeah,
or
sure.
anything? And maybe I can, and then I'll zoom in on your screen. If you got
Yeah,
a
no
phone
worries.
thing, we don't have to do it technically. You know, I don't know how because I'm using a phone, not a computer. So
Yeah, no, I'll get that by you now. But yeah, see, I saw her. I was just shocked.
Well, if you want to just read it to everybody, it's fine too. That's however you want to do it. It's fine.
All right.
Dan, Sarah says, do you think she's attempting to set a case?
A few people I've spoken to have said that this could be a way for them to try and be like, oh, yeah, it's about him. Yeah, we know this. We'll try and settle. Few people have actually said that. So I was actually quite shocked when they said it because I was like, well, she's trying to go for 100 million, but obviously now her counterclaim is completely gone. But
so, let me take because we know she's a baby, right?
Yes.
And I have a whole theory. I'm going to run my theory by.
There you go, Rob. I'll put it in there for you there.
Okay. So hold on. I'm not sure how to do it. I don't know if you. I don't know what I push. Let me see.
It should be like the two little boxes and then a big box towards the end.
Well, I don't have a computer, so I'm doing this all on my phone. I have mic, camera, guess, and more. And then I could hit more.
Yeah, I think click more. It should be
private
on there.
Chat. I hit layout maybe.
Yeah, layout. It'd be in there. Here we go.
I could do that. Oh, that's weird. Okay.
It expands it. It does.
Let's see what that does. That didn't do anything. Let's try something else. I'm just goofing around trying to see what these do. Okay, made me bigger and Dan smaller. Yeah. All right. What did this do? It is even again. Okay. What did this do? Well, this is the way I like it. You know what? How about you just? How about you just?
Can I read it out?
Yeah, you can just read it.
No worries. Right. So obviously, the what it was for was basically her trying to get the case dismissed once she gets thrown out. To be like, it's the same as the UK court. It's the same as the case. Why should he have it twice? He's been denied once, and this is the same case. And obviously, we've seen it now for literally the last couple of years. She's like, nothing to do with him. Nothing to do with him. But this is what they put in the op-ed. The facts underlying the two actions are also related in time and space. The op-ed in the Washington Post both addresses AH's allegations of DV and ABUSE by Johnny Depp during their relationship, which became public filing with her divorce and obtaining a DV restraining order. The publication served readers worldwide, maintain websites accessible all over the world. So saying that, yeah, it is about him, I think that kind of blew everyone's socks off a bit because everyone's like, but you've been saying it's not about him. Then all of a sudden, they've gone in there now and they're like, oh, no, it is about him. It is.
I just find it shocking. Megan gave me a super sticker. Someone else did too, and I'm so sorry. I must have missed it. It scrolled by the screen so fast I couldn't even get it. But Megan's super sticker, again, I can't see what it is. But thank you. I wish I knew what it was, and I wish I knew who the other person who gave me a super sticker also. Again, I'm losing my voice. I say thank you. I just did it. So let me know in the comments who it was, please. Because I want to at least give you thank yous or put a comment up there. And maybe you can say whatever you want, and I'll try to catch your comment, and I'll try to put it up there. Now let me see what answer. Megan, thank you so much. Seriously, thank you. I appreciate it. It says it's all strategic. I think she is ready to lay the blame at the ACLU door. Oh, that's possible. As it's like they came to her and wrote a lion's share of it. She throws them under the bus and she gets off lighter. What do you think of that, Dan?
I don't think she would get off lighter, really. And it's not really doing a lot for ACLU because obviously what we saw, like Anne's right was saying with the
With the emails and all that, yeah.
The emails, yeah, with them saying, "Oh, we're going to do this," and obviously they did go to her. They kind of used her because obviously at the time she was in the news for, excuse me, everything that Johnny Depp did this to me, and so it's like, right, okay, we can use her. We'll use her to further our agenda, but with that, I think it's not going to really do any damage to the ACLU because all they've done is basically, oh yeah, well, we just help her with the, with the email. That's all we helped her with. It's if she says, oh, they're the ones who told me to do it, they're going to be like, well, did you get paid? What was the thing from it? And let's say with Steve, I have from the beginning that she wants revenge. She knows the trial she wants. Expect to see fake evidence produced. Yeah, that's what personally. That's what I think is going to try and happen. She wanted this, but obviously the baby news that came out, and it was very, very much in line with if it wasn't postponed, obviously, which they thought it wasn't going to be postponed, did they? Then all of a sudden she's got a baby. It's like
let's
the trial's not. Oh yeah, the trial's not here till next year. Now I got a baby to look after.
I want to give you a theory, Dan.
Yeah, go for it.
And I want to see what you think of it. All right. I've written to people in the chat, but I know not everybody heard this. So here's my theory about the whole baby situation. Back in November, he loses the UK libel case, right?
Mm-hmm.
She goes to Mexico and she meets up with Elon Musk, right? Secretly. I don't know if you know, but I did a video on it. Yeah. There's a picture of her talking to Musk, and she's like got 2 bottles of wine, and he's this disgusted face on him, right? Now, I don't know what they were talking about, but now here's where I'm going to put everything into perspective. I think they met in Mexico. Told them, listen, I never got rid of the girls. You wanted them destroyed, and I told you I wasn't going to do it. I wanted a child. I told you that. It's going to happen. And he was probably
used them.
Yeah. I think the surrogate, just listen to my theory, is Whitney. Now, I'm going to tell you why. Yeah. Back then, we were told that Whitney got paid by Amber, but we all thought it was the UK trial. Yes. Now I'm thinking, wait a second. Was Whitney the surrogate who had the embryos, had the baby for hers and Elon's? She went to go to tell Elon they had it in April because they thought the case was going to be in May as a distraction. Yes. This is my entire theory. What do you think of it?
Say, with the baby part, like say, yes, everyone I've spoken to and everything else, we all think the same thing. With the baby, meant to be born in April, in May, oh, I got a baby, I can't possibly do anything, looking after the baby. But then, obviously, with the photos of Elon and her seeing each other again, and on streamer, we went over, no one has really seen Whitney since November, December.
Yes.
But in February, on her Instagram, she did put out that she was in hospital, which no one knew what was wrong.
I know that.
And we thought it was like something whatever, but it said, to a loving mum and to a loving auntie. So obviously her kids or whatever. Again, her husband could have nieces and nephews or whatever. That could be the auntie part. But yeah, she was in hospital and everything else, and no one has seen her since.
Yeah.
So it's a bit like that, but I do think it is her who's the mother.
I haven't seen Rocky. I haven't seen Whitney. I haven't seen Bianca. I haven't seen Josh. Like all these people that were a part of this have
the ones who were there.
And the only person with a mouth is Eve Barlow. Eve Barlow. She's all over the place. She's all over the place.
Well, she's over here in the UK, isn't she?
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Rose. I just wanted to thank. I'm not sure what value that is. I think you're in Italy. So that means, is it a euro?
That's a euro. That's a euro. Yeah. So let's say Rosa's in Italy. Yeah. But
thank you.
But yeah, it's everything that's been going on is just crazy. It's so many. Broly, what happened?
Broly is here. Broly the Mighty. Thank you so much. As my house almost burnt down last night. What?
What happened?
What? My house almost burnt down last night? Is Broly in England? They must follow you, right?
So yeah, no, Broly's in America. He's a police officer, he is. So we've had quite a few
Oh,
conversations about
the-
stuff. And
there has been a lot of fire in California because of this heat wave, and
no.
and there hasn't been any rain. And I think that lightning, the last storm, hit the trees and started this again fire. Now with this heat wave
It's
and no
crazy.
Yes. Oh my God, could he be in California? Oh my God,
I
man.
think he's around that area. But
I hope
but
you're
yeah,
okay.
Broly, yeah, man.
Oh
I hope you
my-
are doing well.
And thank you so much, but man, you know, I hope your house is okay. Hello.
It was an outlet, he says,
Jesus.
but he is okay.
Yeah, man. Oh, I am. Okay, good. Okay, well, I just listen. As long as you're okay, my friend.
Mm.
That's all. That Jesus Christ, man. Health is first, and family is safe. You know. Damn, people. Wow. Whew. Man.
You got moonshade as well. There's also been a lot of wildfires in Canada.
Yes.
It's crazy.
You know what? This climate change. I think it was real. I don't know what you need. Isn't there floods now going on in like the Netherlands and stuff like Germany?
Netherlands, Germany. They in Germany. There's like 1,000 people missing still. So
that was horrible. That was
I
horrible.
woke up this morning, turned the news on, and there was that. I was like, what's happened?
The world is going to hell. Then we got the virus. We got the Delta virus now. This stupid thing.
All these different variants.
It's making me think.
It's so much. Yeah.
Making me think. Is the end coming? Is this, is this happening? Wildfires to the west, floods to the east. A virus throughout the world. It's like I'm telling you.
I'll say last year just shut down, didn't it?
We got polar ice caps melting, floating in the oceans.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, it's really scary.
It is. It's let's say Michelle Fox. There's a new photo of AH and her baby. Looks awkward. Yeah, is that the one when she's looking at her laptop? Have you seen that photo?
I saw a video. I think of her holding the baby or whatever. And I'm like,
yeah, that was one where she got a drink. She's like, it's celery, and then there's another celery is because someone gave her a smoothie, and it was a celery one.
Did you read the article that now she's like so proud herself that she's a mom, like she didn't need a dad? And I got really frustrated. I was so angry. That article really ticked me off.
I'd say my sister, she's divorced from her husband,
right?
And again, she's raising my niece Nia. She's finished. She got a boyfriend and everything else, and he's like, I'll if you need help, I'll look after her as well. But my mum's like, no, my sister's like, no, she's mine. We'll just, my child, I'll look after her. Again, mother, father. And again, so many single parents go through this where they haven't got a choice to be mother and father. That's just what they've been gone with. And it's kind of upsetting when you see someone like her who literally, obviously she got a couple of million in the bank and she can afford it. But with her coming out and saying, oh, I chose this. It's like, well, of course you did because you're rich. Yeah. It was the Guardian article that done my nutting as well, when the reporter goes, oh, she's come out, she's very brave being a single mother. And everyone is like, what? It's almost like they're looking at her and they're praising her for being the first ever single mother. And it's like, what is everyone? Oh, that's the article that done my nutting.
First of all, I just want to prove something wrong. Okay, well, let me get back on the screen here. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm going to give you a perfect example in our community. Keely Talks has 3 children. And guess who takes care of them? Her.
Keely.
Now, is she a celebrity? Is she
Nope.
Someone who's rich, beyond rich? Amber could easily walk away and say, hey, Nanny, just watch my kid. I'm such a great mom. I am such a wonderful
she's going to do anyway.
Right.
Because, she was at Wimbledon. She was at the pub then for the Euro final. Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Did Wimbledon end with a fake smile and sarcastic
when she was there, it was literally, there was an article regarding her being at Wimbledon where she was literally just wearing a black blazer. And they're like, oh, she looks fabulous. And I'm like, she's wearing, and her hair was all scrunched up. And because to say on my screen, on my stream the other day, I brought up the photo. Oh, you had Hayley Atwell, you had Tom Cruise, and you had Pom, all three of them together, and Pom, out of the three of them, fair enough, obviously they all looked amazing, to be honest with you. Dressed up to the nines, obviously Tom Cruise in the suit, obviously. But Hayley Atwell looked absolutely amazing, and so did Pom. And it's like, where was everyone else saying, oh, she looks amazing? And you just had Amber Heard sat down. She wasn't even in the area where all the stars were either. So that, to me, just shows, no one really likes her.
Yeah. Well done, Keely Talk, says Lily. I absolutely agree. Some people are writing to you. I'm trying to get it, but I don't want to disturb you. Let me try to. Oh, here it is. Lily says, "Come." It has to be all about Amber. She deserves the world ban. Come on.
Yeah, definitely ban her from all over the world.
Yeah, that's from Lily. Who else? I think that's something that I missed it. I had it up before. I should have read it to you. Damn it. Let me see if I can find it again. Well, here's Keely, by the way. You're welcome, Keely, because again, I'm not trying to give credit where it's due. I can't imagine taking. I take care of one, but I have help. I can't imagine three. So every day you got to get up, you got to clean, you got to feed them, you got to take them. Each one got to get to school. Like, oh my God, how do you hear? Okay, you get dressed, you brush your teeth, you do this, you do what? No, that's the wrong pants. No, you got the wrong shirt on. No, put that dress on. It's like, oh my God, I can't. Would you get up already? You're running late. I can't imagine three. One
looking after three. See, one, even one child as well. Like I say, Keely's got three. That is, and she's up all hours as well.
Yeah. And she's still doing YouTube. She still cares about the community. She's in a Discord. I mean, come on, she does a lot for this. A lot of people.
She does everything.
Yeah, I give her credit. Kaz, wait, Kaz wrote something. I just missed Kaz. Oh, sorry, the chat just jumped. I'll try to get. Hey, Kaz. Hey, everyone. Hey, Rob. Speak some. Nice to get to your live. And Colonel Kurtz got
she did
with the Wimbledon. Okay.
They had she called the police on her and Eva Bartlow.
Really?
Yeah. You had Eve Bartlow on Twitter come out and say wasting police time and all this kind of stuff. So obviously they found out. So that was interesting.
I totally missed what happened. I missed it.
Eve Bartlow broke COVID rules here in the UK. She literally flew over, and next thing you know, she's out in the streets. And it's like, actually, you need to do the self-isolation and everything like that. And they just literally went out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great to see you too, streaming again. Listen, I love Dan. Dan is invited here. He's this very busy man. Everybody wants to hang out with Dan. He's such an awesome person. So, hey, when Dan's available, he says, hey, I'm free this week.
Like I was saying to Rob before, I've had so many people after me. It's just I'm trying everyone.
The minute Dan says he's free, I stop everything. I'm like, listen, Dan's coming. I'm not doing anything between this time. That's it. Then I'll resume life. That's it.
It's fun. I love streaming with people. I always do.
I think
what you expect from AH friends, exactly.
Yeah. Amber Heard needs to pay for what she's done to JD, so it would show she is not above the law. Like, do you think that now with this coming out, does this affect everything in Virginia? Is she finished?
At this moment, I'd probably say this will hurt her, admitting it in the document. Obviously, at the very end of the document, no, she has got. They not spelt her name wrong, but they put her name the wrong way around. Instead of Amber Laura Heard, they put Laura Amber Heard. And a few people have been worrying about that, like, they can get rid of it. We looked on the legal documentation website, and if it's just the name, it doesn't matter how it's spelled. If the name's on it, then that's her. Because they know it's her. So we can get that out of the head. So the document can't be taken off and null and voided, which is good.
Right.
But I think at the moment we're going to see a few things come out in the next couple of weeks, because obviously next week we got bloody hell, on the 22nd. Can't remember what it is again. Someone in the chat, let me know. It's like a ruling on something for discovery and everything else.
Okay. This is in Virginia. Of course.
For the Virginia one, yeah. And yesterday, she unfollowed Io Tillett on Instagram, which has got a few people like, "Oh, what's happening here?" Maybe his deposition's got, or their deposition is going to come out soon.
There's one thing I think, and I'm going to run this by everybody. Is it possible? That's another theory I had. Is it possible she's just telling all her friends, please keep quiet at this point. Let's not leak anything out there. And if anything gets leaked, it'll come from me. Is it possible that she's just Io, Rocky, Bianca, everybody, Whitney, stay behind the scenes, stay quiet, stay out of sight until trial day? Do you think that that's possible? Maybe they got to get, hey.
Could be, or I think that another one is that with all these public documents now coming out, obviously, here we go, plea and bad dismissal, that's the one, thank you, Linda, is obviously we have seen, well, we haven't seen or heard from them. I think a lot of them could have seen, obviously, the body cam footage, especially Io, because they were in New York. They were just ringing the police because of what they were told. All of a sudden, it's like, you told me, you know, again, I don't know why, I was just picturing it. They could be on the phone like, you told me this was happening to you. You told me this happened. But the body cam footage says differently. You know, other evidence is coming out here about not paying the donations, all the emails between her and the ACLU. Io could be like, I don't want anything to do with you anymore because I'm not getting dragged into this. And they could be taking a step back, same as the other ones. Because I don't think they thought the body cam footage was going to come out. I think that kind of ruined all of them. Because everything they were saying in their depositions and their sworn testimonies saying, when the police came, we did this, we did that. They checked her over, the second lot, obviously. And they were like, yeah, everything all right? Who's Amber? All right, okay, bye-bye. And they just left, didn't they?
Yeah.
You know, they didn't do anything. So it's, that's what I think is going to happen. I think a few of them are going to be like, I don't want to get involved with you. We may be friends, but I'm not going to lie for you and get in trouble because everything has come out saying that you're a liar. That's what I'd be like anyway, if that was my friend. Yeah, Rocky and Liz Mars,
are not having anything to do with it. Yeah, well, they're going to be a part of it, whether they like it or not. I mean,
they have to be now, yeah.
Yeah, it's all out there. If you can't, I don't want to be a part of it now. Tough shit. I don't care what you want. You're part of the kid. You were there in LA. You were part of that whole incident. A whole claim about one thing, and Johnny's like, no, that's not true because Rocky's like, oh, I took the key, I banged on the door, I could, and Johnny's like, listen, shit, because my two guards right outside the door, and had you tried to get in, they would have been like, I'm sorry, this is between Johnny and Amber. So where was she? She was hiding in the penthouse. It snuck right by him. And he was like,
we didn't do anything. And
and of course, her and tough guy, Josh Drew, who made it seem like, and I was going to tell Johnny. Oh my God, this guy with the socks from the Wicked Witch of the West. And, you know, and what was funny about Josh Drew's whole entire testimony was that he was trying to claim that he was very helpful to police and the police saw so much damage and didn't touch anything but the glass so the dogs can walk around.
Yeah.
But all the other rooms were left alone. And the police were like, we inspected. There was nothing wrong. You know, there was no fruit on the floor. There was wine on the floor. There was no nothing. There was no kind of liquid anywhere. There were no.
The table was fine.
Yeah.
You know, the fruit was on there. You know, all the mantelpiece. It was all fine. It's, basically they did. It's everything that they've come out with. They've said, like I say, with Josh Trudell, oh yeah, he's not here. You know, is Johnny still here? Oh no, he left. So Josh, what would you have done? He would have had his bodyguards there. Yeah. It's like, what are you going to do to him?
Yeah, and that's the funny thing. Like he couldn't get in either because, again, the bodyguards are there. The only people who should be in that penthouse is him and her. That's it.
Yes, exactly. No one else.
So everything that Amber Heard has put out there has now been brought to light as how can that be? Everything that you and your cronies are saying doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. There are things that it can't be true. It's his word against her word, unfortunately.
Yes, sadly is.
But when you think about it, Dan, and we think outside the box, and we use our heads, right? When you think of all the lies that have been distributed by her, how can you trust her word at this point about anything?
Exactly. John Thompson has just said it. When one liar falls, the rest follow. And this lie, it's starting to fall now. Because obviously, let's say, with this document, with them admitting, well, yes, they were, this is exactly what it was. It's like, you actually admit, the op-ed in both addresses, the allegations. That's one of the key words as well that they use, allegations. It's almost like Elaine doesn't believe her, because if she did, it would have said, oh, well, my client, she wrote the op-ed, which was about all the injustice that she served at the hands of Johnny Depp, instead of, the allegations of what she said. Marianne, exactly.
Yeah.
It's the police walk by it and there's nothing there. It's like, how did you get that so quick?
Yeah, it's like, okay, like we proved this week, like you said, you showed the document. They're saying, oh, okay. So then if it's Johnny, you said it isn't. Then you said, oh, there was wine stains, but we have proof to show that there isn't. Oh, you said that it was him who chopped off his finger. Yet Johnny, in his testimony, says, I don't know if you read that. I put on Twitter. The doctor says that his injury was caused by velocity. So if it's caused by, I don't know if you know, but it's on Twitter. You could read it yourself. I put I found that amazing. So when Johnny Depp said his doctor told him that's velocity, there's no way that's caused by the way she said it.
It's her going for him.
Yeah, and listen, if you take a wine bottle, we're not talking just a glass. I mean, a glass is heavy enough. This is heavy enough.
Yeah.
But if you take
the Magnum bottle as well.
Oh my God, and you fire that thing from close range,
no matter what.
Now, God forbid that the first one hit him. He might have been dead, bro. If I threw that at you.
If it hit him in the head,
I'm
that'd
dead.
be it.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
If
they're not exactly light, are they?
I'm dead. I'm either dead or something horribly is going to happen. I'm going to have brain damage. Injured. Something's going to go wrong. There's no way that you're not just throwing like a can of Pepsi or something.
God, no. It's full on, isn't it? I got a glass by here, and again, look, literally like a bottle of water. You will get hurt, by the glass anyway. But how heavy is a Magnum Magnum bottle?
I can't imagine, bro. I can't imagine. Dan, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell the whole chat this. My brother was in school. Okay, my brother at the time, he was a 12-year difference between me and my brother. So I was in, I think, college, and he was just like in mid school. He was sitting, goofing around. Kids are kids, and one of the kids picked up a water bottle. Just like you have a regular water bottle full of water, and thought it'd be fun to chuck it at my brother. But they didn't intend to do it. So my brother turned around, smiling, laughing, and it hit him in the teeth. It knocked out his front tooth. So if a water bottle full of water can knock out a front tooth, imagine what a huge, big glass
I've just
bottle
looked.
could do. Go ahead.
The Magnum wine bottle, if it's full, is 1.5 kilos. So if you're going to throw that, it's literally like throwing a big rock at someone.
Could you imagine that, man? Listen,
it's basically like getting a dumbbell in the face.
I saw his man without like the smear mark. Dude, I swear to God, I was so grotesque by Mike. I can't imagine. I can't. Yeah, Gina just said it. Yeah, she said.
Yeah.
I can't imagine. Diamond
what
Knights.
A weight just to hit you, innit?
Will Amber Heard rehearse her lies, make up more lies, or just stay silent when it's her turn to get on the stand?
I think she'll rehearse them again. Because in London, because there's on YouTube, there's a couple of people who do the body language. And
my daughter,
sorry, she right?
But I
She made some potion. It's a
Ooh.
potion. Wow, it's a
Drink
potion.
it, Rob.
Yeah, it's
Drink
a
it.
potion. Nobody should drink it.
No, she just said no one should drink it.
Ah.
No one should ever drink this.
No?
We added garden tree leaves and other stuff in here, like more plants and stuff.
Aw.
We added
Okay, let me finish in the. Okay, baby. So funny.
Oh.
She loves saying hi to everybody. She I swear to God, she loves this. You could sit there.
It is nice for her to come on and say, like, my niece, she's 10. You 10?
Right.
Yeah, she's 10 this year. And she's like obviously at the age where literally YouTube is her life. And every time I stream, she always tells me, she goes, "You stream too late for me." Sorry, I'm an adult.
What?
You're a child, but she's always wanted to try and get on one of my streams. So
she could always watch the replay, right?
Oh, she does watch them and all that. If I do it during the day and she's off, she'll watch it. If I'm doing like a gaming one or whatever. The last time I got told off by my mother because it was I was playing a game and my mum, she was talking to my sister about swearing and stuff like that in front of kids. You don't swear in front of kids and all this kind of stuff.
Yep.
And Nia, her name is. She's there watching my mum. She goes, "Oh yeah." She goes, "There's me telling your sister about don't swear in front of children, and what do I hear? I hear you screaming the word motherfucker on one of your streams." And I was like, I was upset. I was angry in my game. Oh.
So
But she's
funny.
there. She's like, "You don't use language like that." My mum's I'm 35,
God.
and my mum's 59,
Oh my
and
God.
she's like, "You don't use language like that." And I'm like, "Oh, sorry, mum. I didn't know a 35-year-old can't swear."
What game were you playing, by the way? I'm just curious.
Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight.
That's so funny. So you play games once in a while on YouTube?
Yeah, so I play the game every day religiously, but some days if I haven't got anything to talk about, I just stream. We get a few people in there. It's nice to get a few of the people and have a little chat. And like I say, it's just nice just to chill out with something else,
Right.
But
I agree.
she started watching and she heard that, and my niece was like, "Oh, Uncle Danny swore." And I'm like, "Oh, here we go. Get me in trouble." But yeah, so there was that.
If Elon is still Amber's sugar daddy, expect she'll have the money to fake this. If he is no longer the sugar daddy, I expect things will fall apart. That's from Steve. What do
I
you
don't
think?
think he is anymore because he posted a tweet, didn't he, of him holding a baby. Did you see that one?
No, I see that.
He posted a thing of a baby, and people on Twitter have been retweeting, and they're like, "Is this a dig at her?" And because she's like, "Oh, next," because he says, "Oh, my next child could be a girl," and people are like, "Oh, what's going on here?" Like, 'cause I saw that this morning.
Wow.
If I find it again, I'll tag you in it. But I was like, "Oh, that's interesting," to see that. But I see Anna's like, "Did you get banned from your game?" No, but I did have my mother telling me off. Elon Musk for child support. Let's say I do think he is the father. I really do.
Sorry, my mom called me, and when my mom
That's all right.
calls, whenever I get a phone call, it's like I can't talk anymore, so I had to.
Don't worry
reset
about it. I'll
Sorry.
always talk. But yeah, I really
Gina
do
said
think
she could be your mom.
There we go. Fair enough. So many. Like I say,
that's so
Diane as
funny.
well. Wow, 35, the same age as her twins.
That's so funny. Someone said Amber is bisexual. Yeah, she is. Women.
Yeah,
for fun.
yeah, men for cash and clout. Yeah. I really don't think Elon's fronting her anymore, though, because he has just kept away from it. He's not mentioning anything. Again, sadly, we can't check if he's done any more donations, to like ACLU or anything. It'd be nice if we could find out. But I don't think he is.
Michelle said, "Did you see the photo, Paul Bettany
Yeah.
photo with the baby?"
Did you see that one?
No, I didn't see that one either. No.
He literally taking the piss out of it. He's like, "Oh, who am I?" And it's like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, but that's the thing to me. How many people? I'm going to stop right now. How many women we got out here who are single and have raised children? How many women do we have out here in this chat, Dan, who have been abused?
Exactly.
Were in a relationship that was very abusive. Said I was only in it because I was worried for the life of my children. And when they finally got out of it, well, they're a single mom with kids, whether it's 1 or 2 or 3. Well, what about where's their celebrity story? Where's their? I'm so proud.
There's so many people who are single parents, and they're doing fantastic jobs raising their kids. And a few, again, obviously on Twitter, people who aren't following me, and I'm not following them or whatever, but you have seen people retweeting what they've been, obviously what she said, and like, oh, I'm the mom and I'm the dad. And you got so many people like, why are you praising this? You know, we all do it. You know, so many people are single parents, and they're doing a fabulous job.
I'll tell you what, you're a single parent, you're a single mom in here. Why don't you give us a 1? Just put the number 1. I want to see how many ones come up because you know, Amber's like praising herself because she chose this. This is what something she chose, and then she wants to praise. Listen, you didn't have to do this. So what she wants is just fucking attention. Oh, look at me, look at me. Here you go. Here's Desiree, and here's Evelyn. Oh wow, get ready. Here
we go. Look at them all.
Susan, Carol, Megan, Jana,
Laura, Astrid, so many.
Laura,
your boy Gary. See, we got so many.
Patty, Gina, Jay, Kay. Look how many. Look how many Kaz. That's what's saying. That's what's saying. So where's all the praise? El Torrance, Rose.
See, Rose. There's so many people.
Anne Brown.
Look at Angie. Angie the Stargazer, single mother of 4.
Yeah, look at this.
They're all doing fantastic, amazing jobs raising their kids by themselves.
Look at this.
You know, they haven't got to.
Keep coming. I'm going to let Dan talk, and I'm going to keep. Go ahead, Dan.
You know, again, with all of you, you know, you're doing a fantastic job, amazing job being a single parent. But then when you've got someone like her, who, again, she's literally saying, oh, I chose this because, you know, I don't need a ring and all this bullshit. It's almost taken away from all of you, the hard work you've all done. But it's just horrible to see that someone like her has done this now. Again, I really do think it's all for attention. And, you know, nothing on the baby because the baby is so cute. And it's just sad to see that that baby has been brought into this situation. Like I've said it before, and a lot of you have been in the chat with me on my streams, and I've said it. I really do hope that this could possibly change her with the baby. If it doesn't, I just want the baby to be best off anything, you know? Because if they just, if she goes and raises the child as she wants to, and she doesn't change, and, you know, she keeps drinking, keeps taking all the drugs and everything else, that baby is not going to have a great life growing up. It's just going to be passed around from nanny to nanny.
Yeah, and there's single dads out there. Cromel was just on here saying, so I saw him. And Gary, by the way, too, that's true, because Gary also was in a relationship because of the kid.
Yeah.
And it happens, and it totally happens. It totally happens. The only sad part, which I don't know if you saw what Greg Ellis talked about in his book. Greg Ellis mentioned how, you know, it's hard for a man because men don't always get the children. So, like, when you divorce, almost always, not in every case, but I'll say 90% of the time, the woman has the children, right?
Yeah.
Now, in Greg Ellis's case, he said, I would have took care of my kids, but they won't even let me see my kids because I was guilty because of my gender.
Yes.
So unfortunately, Kamal, I'm not trying to put any men down. Hey, listen, you're a single dad. More power to you, man. God bless you.
Yeah, definitely 100%.
Yeah, God bless you, man. You know,
and to say, like,
men or
women. It's the way that, again, obviously, I don't know about divorce law in the UK and all that kind of stuff. Right. But all I know about stuff in America is what Greg Ellis has put down. And obviously, Alec Baldwin and Johnny Depp both wrote in the book. They're both like, the way that the courts are in America for when you're going through divorce and everything else, they both put it down because they were literally like, well, I've gone through all of this and this is how they're treating me. It's, Cherry will always be there.
But by the way, I don't know if you know, I work in the courts in New York.
Yeah.
And the Supreme Court, it's funny in New York, there's Johnny. So when if I see anything posted, I'm gonna tweet you and I will send
man,
it
go
to your
for it.
DM. I'll send it right to your DM. If anything comes out this week, next week, the minute it comes out in post, I'll say, hey Dan, in case you want to know, boom, just to let you know if I see anything. But the last thing was that I don't know if you know, but they did allow Benjamin Chew to represent Johnny Depp in New York City.
Yes. Which I think is amazing. Because again, when that went forward and they're like, oh no, he's allowed to do it, Elaine and all of them didn't like it, did they? They're like, oh, why is he doing this? Like, well, you know, he knows most of the case. He went through the correct procedure.
Here's the thing. They didn't object to it, which is amazing. But I think that they realized that, listen, if they keep objecting, they're going to get sanctioned because the other judge in Virginia won. If you're going to keep this up, I'm going to sanction the hell out of you.
Yep.
And I think she realized, like, what are we going to say? He can't do it for the exact reasons you said.
Exactly. So Jane, not Jane, sorry, Judge Penny. I call her Judge Penny. I can't say her surname.
That's fine. So. That's fine.
But yeah, it's just my favorite thing that she has done so far is when she said, basically, it's, you know, if you waste my time, it's going to be futile. I love that. It's like literally her saying, you mess me around. If this is the same shit as before, I'm going to sanction you. And I think that's why they kind of stopped going, oh, yeah, okay, we'll do this, we'll do that. Right. They're still doing the Chewbacca defense, which I like, you know, throwing so much stuff out there. And nearly every document's the same. And I think the judge caught on to that. And that's why she's like, you know what, you keep doing this, I'm going to fine you.
I think this is perfect, then. I think this goes for everybody in any relationship. If I'm a man, I feel just you could twist the gender. I would say, hey, if it didn't work between me and mine current, well, I would want it to, you know, because I would want Maya to have both. Yeah, you know,
exactly.
So I feel the same exact way that Evelyn felt. I said, yeah, I mean, what person doesn't? But Amber, you know, she just thinks, oh, it's great. I don't need a man. I'm independent. I got nannies. I am. I only have $7 million, but what a great mother I am. I
have nannies to take care of this baby.
Of course.
I'd say I've watched my niece grow. I've looked after my niece ever since she was born. When I was with my ex-partner, she had a little baby as well and everything else. So I'm like that around babies. You know, I know to look after them. I know how they're not going to die in my care. You know, and looking after him and everything else. And when I see the two photos of her, the way she's holding the baby, the one where she's looking at the screen, where she's literally just holding the baby like this, and the one when she's out in the street with the baby. Have you seen that one?
No, I didn't see all these.
Oh, there's one she's out in the street. She's holding something in this hand, and she's like,
and I'd fall asleep, and that's it.
Oh, she's holding the baby really close to her chest, and that annoys me because I'm like, put whatever's in your hand away. Hold your baby with both hands. Support your child. And it annoys me.
I agree.
He's going to Mars to get away. Yeah.
I agree. Oh, but I know, Dan, it's about an hour. And I got to get going. I know you got to get going. Short stream today. But Dan, would you like to say anything about your channel? And thank you so much for coming. Dan, it's always a pleasure.
Rob, you know me, say if ever I'm around with free and we could do stuff, we can always do it.
Sounds good. Dude, I'm always down. You let me know.
Yeah, guys, you know, come geek some, you know, youtube.com/come geek some. I do have a new horror channel I've put out there. If people love horror, so that's at CGS Horror. It's you know, I post a video once or twice a week. So if you like horror, come along.
There you go. Make sure you check out Come Geek Some, guys. You know the deal. We'll be here again next weekend. Dan, it's always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure, Rob.
I heard from the rumor that Colonel Kurtz is making plans with me to bring Celtic Iron.
Iron Celtic, yeah.
Yeah, they're both going to come on the stream in a couple of weeks. So I don't know if you're interested.
Be a good one.
Yeah.
Yes, send me the date and I'll work something out.
Okay, she's going to give me a date. She said in a couple of weeks she wants to come on a weekend. And I said, okay.
I like having the chat with the Colonel.
So if you'd like to come on or you just want to do this, me and you, it's up to you. You let me know.
Yeah, send me the time and date for that and I'll see what's going on.
You got everybody's been great. Thank you all for coming today. Like I said, Is it Amber Heard's attorney strategy? Was it just their stupidity? I don't know. Your guess is as good as ours, you know. But anyway, I love you all. Dan loves you. Make sure to check out Dan. And we'll see you soon. Both of us. Take care. Be well. Be
Everyone
safe.
stay safe.
Love you. Take care.